Nathan's playing 4D chess. He's like, it's like the anime character who's like, I know that you know what my moves are. I know that you know you can read my moves.
Decoys open. You'll never know.
Yeah.
And we're streaming now.
Welcome all to
Yeah, I knew it.
Oh, that's too good.
Tonight we are going to be continuing our Curse of Strahd campaign. Few things before we start. First off, thank you to our two lovely sponsors. Number one, Stabby Joe & Co., creators of fine designs and amazing clothing and other stuff, as well as stickers and books. There's books now, which is really cool. If you head to stabbyjoeandco.com, yes?
Yes.
Yes, cool. And use code MIMIC5 at checkout, you get 5% off. And our second sponsor is Dubby.gg, the inventors of aminos and caffeine assortments. They invented it, so they know what they're doing. They've also given us a coupon code. Use MimicLoaf at checkout to get 10% off all of your aminos and the supplements that they sell on their store. I think that's it, right? Have I got anything else I got to say? No. Cool. And I guess without further ado, let's get into it. Amidst the enigmatic shadows of Vallaki, the party began their investigation into the missing remains of St. Andrew, a heinous act that had shaken the city. Guided by Father Lucian Petrovich, they sought the young guardian of the church's graves, Yeska, for answers. Splitting into two groups, Dazu ventured to speak with another figure in the graveyard, while the others engaged Yeska in a tense interrogation. Dazu encountered Milojov, a fellow young caretaker of the graves, but found no useful information from their conversation. While the rest of the group questioned Yeska, employing intimidation tactics that sent the boy fleeing in terror. However, Isa's mystical powers summoned snakes from the tall grass, blocking his escape. Trembling with fear, Yeska confessed that he had divulged the secret to another individual, pointing to Milojov in the graveyard. Dazu swiftly returned as the group pressed Milojov for answers. Under pressure, he admitted to being the culprit behind the theft, selling the stolen remains to a local coffin maker named Henrik Vandervoort. The party made their way to the coffin maker's shop, only to find it locked and barricaded. Knocking on the door, they were met with resistance from a patron inside. The group divided their efforts, with some attempting a distraction at the front door, while others crept around the back, picking the lock to gain entry. Their initial attempts to infiltrate the building remained stealthy, but a loud noise courtesy of Derek's inadvertent forced entry shattered their cover. With their presence exposed, they decided to proceed with a tactical search for Henrik. Upstairs in a room filled with boxes, Isa opened one of them, unwittingly releasing a vampire spawn that leaped out, initiating a chaotic battle. More vampire spawns emerged from the other boxes, and the room became a battleground. In the midst of this intense combat, misguided spells struck the planks in the corner of the room, eliciting shuffling sounds that hinted at an unknown threat lurking nearby. As the battle neared its conclusion, one of the vampire spawns seized the opportunity to flee through a window, vanishing into the ominous night, leaving the party with the lingering menace of the undead.
Oh my god, the
It's me.
the hood's off. Whoa.
Yeah, it's really hot here where we're streaming, so we're all like very. So that's where you guys. That's where you guys are. So you guys are currently in the upstairs of Henrik van der Voort's house, or as you guys know it to be the coffin maker's shop.
Yay.
What
Oh my
do you guys
god.
want to do?
Not yay. I just saw Darcy's HP at the moment. Not good.
Hey, at least you're not upside down like Gornak.
Yeah, true.
What were you looking for again?
Wow.
The coffin maker, because he has the bones of Saint Andrew.
Right.
Apparently. Allegedly.
Okay.
Somebody making rules on the map.
Does Richard see anything that like could be like a hidden door, trap door, hidden something or other?
You can make an investigation check.
Okay. 5.
5. Looking around, you don't see anything that would be a hidden door or anything of the sort. You do find a whole bunch more boxes. But
As you open a
that's
box, a
about it.
puff of dust goes into your eyes, and you're like,
Yeah, you have a good old coffin fit. Darcy?
that sound that I heard from the plank of woods.
Yep.
I'd like to. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Drew. It's like the way you
worry
put
about
your
it.
hand out was you were just like,
It's fine.
oh, don't worry
It's
about it.
fine.
Fine. Okay. I walk over to Peregrine and I say, want to investigate these planks together?
Sorry, excuse me. I would love to.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to put my horns on. Oh, wait, give me a second. I need to put my horns on. I'm out of character. There we go.
Damn,
Look
I
at
like
us.
the summer. It's too hot.
Yeah, it's way too hot to
Um,
wear my thing too.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's investigate.
Cool. So you can make a investigation or perception check.
I just want to have my silvered short sword drawn, like, at the ready, and I'm kind of like shuffling the stuff around. Do we get it at advantage?
Either one of you's at advantage or two separates.
I got a
Drew,
plus
what's your-
7.
Yes, you're rolling with advantage.
Ooh, that's already good. What's 18 plus 7?
25.
25.
That.
Cool.
I'm a wizard.
I'm a
By the way.
wizard.
He
if
turns to Dazu and goes, I'm a wizard. I'm like, good for you, buddy.
Yeah, so as you kind of like come up to this corner, you see a older gentleman, which I've now made appear in your map, kind of huddling underneath like a couple of rows of like planks. He doesn't seem to see you guys, but he seems curious as to why the noises have stopped. You see him. He's kind of got general kind of clothes. He's got some overall straps. He's got what looks to be like a work belt that's currently toolless around his midsection, around his waist. And he's clutching what looks to be like a bundle of some sort of like covered in cloth. And you see him just like...
Are you Henrik van Voort? Are you Henrik van der Voort? I say with a sword and an intimidating voice, pointing at him.
Yes, please don't kill me.
Give us. I'm assuming.
Back.
I was gonna say. I'm assuming those are the bones of Saint Andrew.
Maybe.
Well, how about you give us the bag and we won't kill you?
He like gingerly moves the bag away from his midsection and kind of holds it out, wincing slightly. You can take the bundle.
Yoink!
It wasn't my fault, I swear.
Why did you have vampires in your attic?
Strahd came here a few nights back and told me that he'd give me good business in exchange for helping him.
Wow. That's obviously you don't really care about people because good business for a coffin maker means lots of dead people.
I need to survive.
Yeah, look, that's fair, but well, I guess you're gonna survive because we're gonna leave you alive.
Peregrine?
Can I do a quick little look around to see if there's any, like, tools around, like, just sitting around the attic?
Cool. Make a investigation or perception check.
That's my thing. The 15?
You look around this area. There are no tools kind of just sitting around. You do when you do get closer to the doorway from where you guys came, you see a little bit of like ash residue in the hallway between the two sets of planks.
Little what residue?
Ash residue on the floor.
Ash.
Yeah,
Okay.
what you believe to be ash.
Okay.
Richard?
What kind of help did Strahd want?
He told me to hide the vampires here, and he would give me money.
How much money did he give you?
At this point, it was only like 30 silver pieces, but he said he was going to make my business take off.
Well, I had to sit here with my group and we had to kill all those vampires, so I think 30 silver pieces is more than fair.
Please take it. And he kind of like, he gives you 30 silver pieces and 12 gold pieces.
Ooh, nice. I was gonna say if he kept the silver pieces, I was gonna be like, well, I hope you enjoy your 30 pieces of silver, Judas, and then turn to Derek and be like,
Please, you've got to protect me. The minute he finds out that you killed them all, he's probably gonna come for me.
I'd say he's going to find out sooner than you think. One of them escaped.
Why did you let one of them escape?
It's not like I had a choice in the matter.
Pretty critical for the guy hiding in the corner.
yeah.
I agree, Peregrine.
But you're adventurers. I'm just a coffin maker. What was I supposed to do?
Oh, we're not bloody superheroes. We're not bloody gods. We can't just click our fingers and make things happen. We're humans too.
I'm a wizard.
Humans in the loosest sense. I'm a wizard. Well, I'm a wizard.
Darzu?
I want to ask him what he wanted with the bones of Saint Andrew. Why did you want them? For what purpose?
He told me to take them.
Yeah, right. Interesting. Did he give you any reason at all?
He not really. He just said it was protecting the church, and I assumed maybe he wanted to attack the church.
Sure. Okay. Well,
We should probably go back.
yeah, we should probably return these to the church.
Please don't go.
Oh well.
Doesn't
And-
seem like much is going to happen here, mate.
Some silver would have been good for like a getaway, so probably should have thought about that. And I'm gonna go
Oh,
look at
don't
the
worry.
ash.
Cool.
I've got the silver.
You approach the ash where it lies on the floor. It's almost a perfect circle.
Fucked up.
You can roll a Arcana check for me if you'd like.
Would
That's
love
fucked
to.
up.
Rip. 11.
You don't fully understand what it is, but you believe it to be the remnants of a spell of some description.
Well, actually, I'll call Issa over. And like as she gets closer, I'm gonna like keep her at safe distance because still a bit scared. What do you make of this magic stuff?
It's ash.
Yeah, it's a weirdly circular pile of ash.
You can make the same Arcana check if you'd like.
Peregrine turns to Issa and goes,
Also
I'm a
got
wizard.
11.
I'm a wizard. Look at this circle.
I'm a wizard. Look at this circle.
I'm a sorcerer. This is a circle of
This
ash.
is definitely a circle of ash.
we know these things.
This is a circle of ash, and I'm a sorcerer, and you're a wizard.
Peregrine has to start every sentence with, I'm a wizard, and then just continues on.
Right, we've determined who everyone is. What about the circle?
As a wizard, I know about this circle. It's ash.
Issa, you know this to also be remnants of some sort of spell.
That's all we get. God damn it.
It's a very astute
five.
observation.
We figured it out.
I'm a sorcerer.
I'm
What do you want from me?
I'm a sorcerer.
Yes, Gordak?
Gornak, see this sort of conversation going on?
Yes.
Make an investigation check against what it is, an Arcana check.
Yeah, but what class are you? You have to.
I'm a wild magic barbarian, my dude.
No, you're a wizard.
Are you a wizard?
No wizard. Rolled a 13.
You also know
It's a circle of ash.
Well, if the bugbear can't figure it out, I'm just going to shoot it.
Everybody get over here. Check this out.
I'd like
Yeah, like we'll waddle over and have a look.
make an Arcana check.
Please get a 13 or an 11.
Natural 20.
Oh, let's go.
What, for a total of?
21.
Amazing.
It definitely, by all accounts, it definitely is a circle of ash.
Yeah, we know.
You suck.
You've never seen, I guess you've
circle of
never
ash.
seen a circle of ash be this perfect when it comes to a circle. You have no idea to begin with, but then you feel like this almost divine thing click into your head. That kind of goes teleportation.
Yeah, I'll just walk over, stare at it for like a couple of seconds, and be like, "Teleportation ring."
Shit, Ether, I think he's a wizard.
Oh, that's so funny.
You a wizard?
Are you a
Are
wizard?
you a wizard?
No,
It's a circle of ash.
Yeah. Coffin
not a
man.
wizard.
Where does the ring go?
I don't know. The ring goes nowhere. That's how the vampires got here.
I'm gonna draw my pistol, put it to his forehead, and say, "You want to recant that statement?"
Make an intimidation check with advantage.
Jesus,
You
look,
at
I mean...
least know that is a circle of ash.
He's gonna turn around and be like,
17.
it's a circle of ash!
17. He goes, it's a circle of ash. It appeared when the vampires appeared. Like they just came. One of them said the castle. I assume it was the castle. Please please don't hurt me.
Calm down, old man. You're embarrassing yourself.
Telling this man to calm down, have you just pointed a pistol at his forehead and been like,
No one
tell me
knows
what
what
this
these
thing is
things
or I
do,
fucking
Darzu.
shoot.
No one knows what these do, okay? It could be a candle for all he knows.
Pretty strange looking candle, considering it's
Anyway.
made of metal.
If it goes to the castle, we shouldn't stand in it.
I'm gonna stand in the circle.
Okay.
I was half expecting Peregrine to be like, "I'm a wizard." Step into the circle.
Make me a
Doing it.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit.
Natural 20.
Cool.
Oh,
I
let's
don't know
go.
what my
Make
that's
me
plus 5. That's a 25.
make me a dexterity saving throw.
No, I already got a nat 20.
Yeah, on your
This is me.
constitution.
Another nat 20. It's a
Oh.
plus 0 though, so it's just a 20.
You
I'm
you
scared
step into the circle, and nothing happens.
Told you, circle ash. Already knew
It
it.
is
Just a
indeed
circle of
Yeah,
ash.
Circle ash.
I feel like we've accomplished a lot today.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, this
I
has
know
been
that you're
suitably
wizard.
anticlimactic.
It's at this point,
Oh, no.
Derek, that another thing pops into your head and was like, maybe this was a one-way thing.
Yeah, after Issa steps into it, I'll be like, yeah, they already used it.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm standing here. It's a
They already
circle
used
of
it,
ash now.
idiot.
Easy it.
Issa just
That was a
Issa
stretch,
just-
that one, for sure.
Issa just wanted to stand in the circle of ash. It wasn't even like I'm gonna see if I can teleport. Just like, oh, I'm just gonna step into the circle of ash.
It's a circle.
She just definitely wanted to make
Circle
sure
of
that
ash.
the circle looked like a circle of ash from the inside of the circle,
It is
As well as the
perfect
as well
outside.
as
circle
the
of ash.
outside.
Every
of the circle.
direction.
Yeah.
After hearing that, Richard has left the room. He's gone back downstairs. It's just done. Like, nah.
Issa
It's
pulls out a
fucking-
cartographer's instruments and mathematically measures the circle. He's like, yeah, it's a perfect circle.
Perfect circle.
And it's made of ash, and I'm also a sorcerer, and he's a
I'm really
wizard.
happy with it because Drew has lost it more than me, and I don't feel insane.
Oh, I got tears in my eyes.
Jesus.
Oh, I'm a wizard. Alright, let's go.
Oh, it's so fucking funny.
Richard?
Now that I'm back downstairs, can I go back to those workbenches?
You
as
definitely
Richard,
can. Yep.
And see if I can perhaps try and finish the little project I've been working on for the last 3 sessions.
Yeah, you can definitely try. How long are you going to spend here? As the rest of them upstairs are investigating a circle of ash.
Well, I don't know. It could be hours. all these sharp minds and wizards and clerics.
You hear me yell from upstairs, Richard, we need you, get back up here, please.
Not a chance.
Um,
Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably spend like an hour or 2 on it.
An hour or 2. Okay, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Depends on how long it takes them to work out the circle.
You can make a tinkerer. What is it called? Is it a tinkerer's tools check?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. With advantage because you have like a proper workspace.
Okay. Is that just 2d20s, right?
Yeah. Here's a quick thing for you. You can, if it's a check that you can press on the +2, you can right-click it and go advantage or disadvantage, and it'll tell you.
Hey, I told you about that.
I already knew
Did
about it.
figure that out.
Oh.
Somebody else did.
I found it out.
D&D
myself,
Beyond
like a-
tips with Mimic Loaf.
Like a big boy. I found it out myself.
Hold on.
While you're doing that, Gornak.
Gornak's gotten very frustrated with the circle of ash, and I would like to try and smash it with my glaive.
Okay.
15.
Make an attack roll.
Perfect. No, I'm protecting that circle of ash. That's my life right now.
That
I'm in front of it.
was-
No!
He just has to blow.
I'm
It's
pretty
fine.
Sure. Well, that was an unnatural 21.
Yeah, cool. You cleave a hole in that perfect circle of ash.
You
So
split
much
the
so-
circle of ash in twain!
So much so that your halberd gets wedged in the wooden floor.
I want that now. You've ruined my circle.
The dust from the swing, the ash gets blown away into the room. It is no longer at all visible.
Well,
Heartbreak.
nothing to see here. Move
I'm
along.
gonna go, I'm a wizard and shake my head.
Richard, that is a success, my friend. You walk over to this workbench, which is covered in like woodworkers' tools. Just taking a few seconds, you just kind of like shove everything to one side, or just like pull it off the bench completely. You put your thing on, you clickety clack, don't talk back, and you
Ultimate attack.
are the brand new owner of a bad news, my guy.
It's not very good news.
Please
It's not good news for anyone else.
Please explain for everybody at home what bad news is.
Bad news is a bolt-action rifle that has 800 feet of range and a sniper scope.
Jesus.
That's bad news for everyone. Right.
It's bad news for anyone within 800 feet of me.
Yes.
Yep.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Would you describe the barrel as a perfect circle?
The barrel is indeed a perfect circle with a 2.5-inch rifle twist. The bolt is handcrafted by yours truly. It has a very fast action and a hair trigger. So, you know,
Those are really
only
nice
the
circles.
lightest of trigger pulls. Even Dazu could pull the trigger on this.
Wow.
Even
Holy
Dazu, wow.
Even
Even
Dazu.
Dazu.
Not that I'd
He's not
let him
even a
because he's
wizard.
not qualified.
He's not even a wizard.
He's not a wizard. Maybe Peregrine can have a turn one day.
One day.
One day.
Cool. The
Like,
rest
here,
of
Peregrine,
you.
hold this and you'll fall over.
Do the rest of you come downstairs?
Eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, once the circle's gone, what's left
Wait,
of
We let's just say
Hey,
we
we
fuck
have a
around with the
picture.
circle for like 6 hours.
Yeah.
Do we have a picture of
We're
bad
just like-
news?
I do, but it's not completely ready yet because I didn't have all of the components to it. But I'll get you one.
Peregrine's like wet dripping down his brow as he thinks real fucking hard about this circle. He's like, what does it mean? What does the circle mean?
It's
Um,
everything.
I'm a wizard,
It's
you know.
nothing.
Anybody still upstairs can make a history check for me.
Sure.
The circle provides.
The circle provides.
The circle giveth and the circle taketh away.
No,
Ooh,
the,
that's a natural
the circle giveth and Gornak taketh away.
taketh away.
When I take it away.
I got a natural one
I got
for
a natural one as well.
Got a 4.
I got a 9.
Okay, what did Gornak and Isa get?
I got a 4.
A 4. Okay.
I'm a wizard.
So you guys thinking long and hard about this circle of ash.
It's a new religion now.
It's
Can you like let us like pool all our scores together? We just like
Wait, if we all
We're
hold hands around the circle with our brains connected, and we can
it's the brain's trust. We're all like, this is a peer-reviewed study.
circle.
sure. As a peer-reviewed study, you guys spend some time looking at this remnants of a circle of ash. Where it was, its location. You guys kind of like chatting between yourselves about what this circle of ash could mean. It seems like somehow it must tie into the lunar calendar of some description.
I run to
Dazu immediately
a
writes that
window.
down.
Dazu,
lunar calendar.
Dazu,
The moon.
you start getting the string out, and you guys have got like a board with like
What does it all
drawings
mean?
over it. And there's like, and Issa's there writing on the window, going case. Circle!
So our case turned into moon.
Yeah, Gornak's there
Moon.
pulling his hair out, just like trying to think of what this thing is. Richard, you join them upstairs and see them like going manic about this
It's-
circle.
It's like that intro scene from 2001: A Space Odyssey, where all the monkeys, like the apes, are like inspecting the giant
Yeah.
obelisk, and they're like, I can just imagine that music playing in the back, and like the dun dun. dun, dun. As we come up, we figure it. We're like, yes, moon cycle.
Yeah, so Richard, you come upstairs to see the lot of them like absolutely manic about this ring of fire. X-Fire.
Are you still prattling on about this bloody circle?
Circle on the rifle.
It's all
Oh
connected.
yeah, this thing, I just put it together.
It's all connected.
It's a
We've got to
circle.
get back to the church.
I think we've got more important business to take off care of here. Thank you very much.
I'm going to pick up Dazu and throw him out a window in a moment.
So what are we doing?
I suppose I can tear my
Derailing.
attention away from the circle for a moment to worry about the church, but we are returning back here to investigate this circle further.
Gornak.
I'm concerned about this
Did we check
circle.
out the other room upstairs when we came here last week?
Yeah, we did. It was just like living quarters. That's
Yeah.
all it was.
We checked out
bus-
the bedroom as well.
Well, I busted in there to check out to see if he was in there, but he wasn't, and so I made my way
Downtown.
on.
Broke into this poor bloke's home, then you busted in his bedroom.
Yeah, I busted all over his bedroom.
You're a degenerate.
Wow.
I'm
Yeah, cool. What are we doing now, guys?
assuming we're heading back to the church.
So we'll
Cool.
go to the lobby.
I'm trying to put the circle out of my mind for the time being.
If the circle has any more power, Jackson's going to be re-rolling a character.
Why me? Why just me?
Because it's
Let's all
your
go get
fault.
Circle tattoos.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. Can you draw me an image of what this circle would look like, and I'll go get it tattooed as soon as I can
Yeah,
afford
so
it.
it's like a circle.
Hmm.
Perfect.
But
And
just
that's
made
it.
of
Like the
ash.
cult of the
Okay,
cult of
so
the Ash Circle.
I'll go get it.
Circle of ash. I actually don't know why I wrote that. And then devoted to the circle related to the moon. That is my entire notes for the session. Why did I write 20-ish?
You guys head back to the church.
Mm.
You as you kind of come in, the rain is still coming down outside, and it is starting to get a little bit dark or darker. So it's close to that night, what you would assume being nighttime. Yeah, as you guys kind of walk in, you see Father Lucian there. Yeah, looking at the group as you guys enter. He's currently like humming and yeah.
Yoo-hoo! We've got the bones.
Become a blowout.
As I rattle them around in the bag,
They're here. Listen.
we've got them here.
He's like, hand them over.
Just
Surprised
random edit.
Derek doesn't have an opinion on how Reverend does who's being on the bones.
Derek doesn't care because it's not his religion.
It's also rather suspicious to Derek that a priest's name would be Lucian. Big red flag.
Makes
just in
sense.
case anyone cares.
You guys see Father Lucian takes the bones. After a few moments, he takes them down to the crypt and puts them away. Derek, what is your wisdom? Is your spell casting modifier, correct?
Yes.
Cool.
Do you want
me
the?
Oh, actually, no. Roll me a religion check for me.
That is not what I want to hear. I mean, it's alright.
I'll let you add your proficiency to it.
It's a dirty 20 without the proficiency.
Oh, okay, never mind. The minute he puts, the second he puts the bones back where they were, this place feels different.
You got a tingle in your balls.
Different good, different bad.
Different good. Like, almost as if it's being protected by something other than... Like, something otherworldly, something divine, almost.
Something familiar?
No, something unfamiliar, but still familiar in the fact that it's divine.
Okay, yeah.
Something divine.
Whatever he's done, it's a good thing, I believe.
He comes back moments later and he's like, "Well, thank you so much for retrieving the bones of St. Andrew for me. I've put them back in the crypt, and I will make sure that they don't get taken again."
I'd like to quickly just have a little powwow with the party and say, how's everyone looking? You know, if you had to put a number on potentially like how many spells you've casted, and if you had cast them at like, say, different ranks of spells were cast at different levels, and you had a certain amount of spells that you could cast of those a day, how would we be looking for those? Guys, I'm specifically talking to you, Peregrine, because I know that you're a wizard.
How did you know that? If I would have to put some kind of numbers on it, I have 2 level 3 spell abilities.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay.
More than that, but I'm not a wizard.
I was
Just a
putting a number to it.
Someone
I'd say I've used more than half.
Okay, well, how about should we go down for our long rest? I think the
The
if we
creepy
can I was gonna
pasta.
say I was the creepy pasta. I was gonna say if we can
None of us are
convince
children, right? So we're safe here.
well, yeah, I was gonna say if we can convince this guy to let us stay in the church, we'll know that we're staying on like consecrated ground, so that we know that we'll be safe from Strahd at least.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
You guys do have a room at the Blue Water Inn, remember?
Yeah, but it's not.
Strahd approved.
Yeah, it's not Strahd. It's not
It's
Strahd
approved.
proof.
Yeah.
It's not crim safe. It's not crim safe. And this place is crim safe.
You got
Alright,
Drew so
Crim
good
Save,
again.
sponsor us.
Yeah, crim safe. I thought, are they even still a thing?
I think so.
Oh,
Um,
I'm writing in my notes. Church is crim safe trademark.
okay.
That's
So
to
what
get a
are you
cease and desist.
what are you doing then? You gonna talk to Father Lucian?
Yeah, I would like to be like, so considering we've just, returned the bones of Saint Andrew, extremely important to this church, would you allow us to stay the night here? I think we'd all feel a little bit safe.
I don't have the room.
What do you mean you don't have the
I
room?
have to
There's-
prepare for the morning's mass, and then
Yeah,
I've got to
okay.
clean up, and
Yeah, well-
I've only got one bed.
That's fine. We can sleep on the
Wouldn't say anything
floor.
About a bed.
Make a persuasion check for me.
Oh,
Kazu.
it's not good. I shouldn't have been done that to the persuasion.
Just left it to me.
Yeah, true. Can I just say what all I just said, except Isa says it?
No.
Fuck.
It's not how roleplay works.
Damn it. Okay, come on, persuasion. That is an 8.
He's like,
I'm sorry, but I just don't have the room nor the time.
I throw on give him the old kobold puppy dog eyes.
I could just intimidate him.
While this
Dude.
is
Man. Sorry. Yeah.
go on, Ak.
Okay.
while this is going on, I'm just gonna go like fall asleep on one of the pews, just like a grizzly bear.
He's like, I'm sorry, but you can't stay. And he kind of like starts bashing at you with a broom.
I'm gonna growl at him very loudly and lift my glaive up off the floor.
Don't make me get the city guard. I will call them.
Just
What
gonna
if
like
there's a
shoo him away and
city-
go back to sleep.
If there's a city guard, why are we doing all this work? Not my point, though. What are the boundaries for the church's land?
Well, it's pretty much the church and the land that the building stands on. But I'm sure the protection of St. Andrew reaches further into the city.
No.
If you guys need a place to stay, I'm sure you could go to the Blue Water Inn.
Yeah, but it's not consecrated. And we just literally spent all this work
Please.
consecrating
I'm sorry, but I
reconsecrating your
don't
church for you.
Have the room.
Okay, well, consider this payment for retrieving your extremely sacred remains of your deity to you. How about that?
That's it. I'm getting the town guard. And he
Are you?
starts
Okay.
walking towards the front.
Whatever, whatever, bro.
Party dome him. Bad news him.
Should we take the bones back?
I think
Yeah, I'm
just
tempted to.
While you're leaving to go get the city guard, we'll be here with the bones.
Just make sure it takes you 8 hours to get the city card, and we'll just have a sleep, and we'll watch the church for you while you're gone.
I'll
Toby.
get I'll just stand at the front door and yell, and one of them will come by soon.
Someone just
We've
bonked
just
him
done a
on the
whole
head.
bunch of yelling
He then
about the moon, and no
he
one
then
came.
walks to the front door, opens the door, and begins yelling into the street for the town guard.
Derek, is
Oh,
your
Oh,
god nicer than
whatever.
this?
You don't have to.
Yeah, I guess. I don't think this has much to do with the god, more so this inept priest man.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't want to say you're all the same.
Let's just say if it were my household, you'd be welcome to stay.
See this good god, and then I'll look at the priest and I'm like, good god.
Good God. I'm going to walk up to this priest and say, look, don't get your knickers in it. Oh, actually, no, sorry. You go first, Isa.
Oh, all I was gonna do is go out there and join him and start yelling, "The moon!" and howling.
Just make him look crazy.
Shackles, moon, and howling alongside him while he's yelling at the city god.
I was gonna say that I wanted to walk up to this this guy, Father Lucian, and to say, all right, look,
I'll pause my
you don't
hand.
have to get your bloomers in a twist, all right? Whatever it is you fathers wear under your silly robes, but we'll go. Just know that we're not very happy about this, and I think that your deity would, kind of expect you to offer hospitality to those who seek it, especially when they've done you such a good service. But that's fine. We'll leave.
Says the
we'll leave
one that gave me a debate about religion and all that shit.
Yes. Yeah. Well,
No,
it's because
you're no longer welcome here.
You know what?
Let's go take these bones back.
Did he just
Yeah.
swear in the church?
He did. He's just sworn
Yeah,
in
he's at the
church.
door.
I don't trust that he's doing.
Say the
Oh,
word.
he's
I'll
on
end him.
No,
Is that
I
okay?
think we should
Wouldn't be the
go.
first time I've ended a holy man.
You'll be really holy when you're done.
I was gonna say you'd be holy after you're done with him.
I'm
I
still asleep where I was.
would like to say, I would like to say to the party that it's not worth it. We should leave this man, and I look to Derek and I say, I think sinners will, get their due. Isn't that right? No, in the old HE double hockey sticks after they die.
Oh yes, he'll get that for sure.
Exactly. Thank you. So I'd like to go grab Gornak and just say, "Come on, buddy. We're gonna go back to the Blue Water Inn."
Richard's gonna walk past Father Lucian on the way out, just shoulder him in the back.
Yeah.
Jesus.
He just like falls forward slightly, and he's like, "Rapscallions, never come back. St. Andrew doesn't bid you welcome."
Ah,
I'm gonna kick him while he's down as well.
Wow, guys.
Gornak now has a
Wow.
temperament of an angry toddler. He's just waking up from a nap. Get ready for that.
Cool. So I guess we just make our way back to the Blue Water Inn.
Cool.
As when we get there, I'm assuming that Derek would have told the party that he felt that kind of like that protection when
Well, I
the bones
did
were
say
returned.
whatever he did when he put the bones back.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
was most likely a good thing.
Well, when we get back to our room, or like on our way to the Blue Water Inn, I kind of want to be periodically checking in with Derek and just being like, "Hey, do you still feel that kind of sensation, or is it only really at the church?"
He only feels it at the church.
Fuck this guy, bro. I fucking hate this stupid Father Lucian. I'm gonna go fucking kill him in his sleep.
If not, we go
Wow.
back and steal the bones
Oh,
and then
guys.
get Derek to bless them at the pub.
Well, I mean, no.
He's not having any of that.
Yeah.
I'm not playing over stolen holy items. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Gonna make one god happy.
The wizard do it?
The wizard.
Yeah, I'll do it. Dude. Put it in a perfect circle of Ash. I'll do whatever you want.
Eat and drink.
6 hours. You guys head back to the Blue Water Inn. You guys can step inside. You guys notice it is a little bit more lively considering what it was last time. There are a few more extra patrons sitting around. You see two gentlemen sitting together. They look very rough. One of them's got like, one of them has, they're both like grim and have haunted looks kind of in their faces and their eyes. One of them currently has a bow slung around his arm that has notches in it, and the other one has a wolfskin cloak wrapped around his neck. You do also see in one of the corners two finer looking, you would kind of surmise maybe noblemen in the room. They have very similar features from each other. You would probably surmise that they might be related in some way. You see them currently joking with each other, drinking drinks. They look pretty hammered. And then in another sitting near the bar in the front corner, you see a lone gentleman. He looks half elf. He is very colorfully dressed. And he's currently looking over a book and writing some notes currently in it. Richard?
Richard's going to go to the bar, buy 3 drinks, and then go and sit with the 2 rugged-looking gentlemen and offer them a drink each.
Yeah, cool. So the 2 drinks will put you behind either 3 copper pieces each or 1 silver piece each, depending on what you're getting.
The good stuff.
Good stuff. So the silver piece each. So 3 silver pieces.
Just so happens I came into a few silver pieces.
Yeah, funny that.
Yeah. So I'll buy the 3 drinks for the 3 silver pieces.
Yeah, cool.
I'm gonna follow Richard.
Sweet.
You're buying your own drinks, Bear Man.
I'm gonna buy 2 just for me.
I'm not doing that again.
It's double parked.
Okay. Yep. So I got the
you
drinks.
begin to approach them 2 men. Dazu, we'll come back to you in a sec. Dazu.
Seeing these 2 noble folk
That's where
sitting
I was
in.
going.
Well, no, I'm not going over there. But I was gonna say, seeing these 2 noble folk, my time in can't remember what city I was from. What did I say? Was it Baldur's Gate? Let's just say Baldur's Gate. From my time living in, the
Cool game.
town of Baldur's Gate, the bustling city. I'm used to seeing noblemen drinking more than they can handle, and they make very easy marks. So I'm gonna kind of just hang with the party, but I want to kind of keep an eye on them and be like, as soon as they kind of get up to leave, I'm gonna be like, that's my time to strike.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help you there because I'm gonna give him more alcohol in a minute.
Yes, I whisper this. No, I psychically whisper this to Issa. I'm like, get them drunk, and I'm gonna steal them. I'm gonna take them for all they have.
Issa?
I would like to go to the bar and order 2 cheap alcoholic drinks and 1 water for me, but I want to know if I can somehow make it look like my drink is also alcohol, or is there just clear alcohols?
Not currently here. They sell mainly wines, red wines here.
I was gonna say you could just put a couple of drops of wine in
Yes,
the water, and it
that's
would
what I was
bleed
thinking.
through, and it would
Yeah.
still look like wine.
Can I do that, please?
Yeah, you definitely can.
I'll take the drops of water or drops of whatever from their drinks if I have to.
That's fine.
How much am I coughing up?
1 silver piece each if you want the good stuff.
No.
Nah, 3 copper pieces each. For each of the wines. And the water's on the house, so they're not going to charge you for the water.
Oh, how well.
Free water? What?
I have to break my
Incredible.
gold for this. Damn. I'll get back to that.
Cool.
And then I'll
You
take
got,
it
you
over.
got you got change for a gold.
You can change for gold.
Sweet. So we'll go back over to Richard. You take the 2 drinks over to these 2 gentlemen. They just kind of look at you with flat brows as you approach. You notice they haven't been talking to each other. They've just kind of been sitting together. And as you approach, the silence continues.
Ah, gentlemen, well met. Seems like a good place to drink and say nothing.
You're met with just silence and they're just staring daggers at you.
Last time people stared daggers at me like this, I started shooting.
Jesus Christ! Doesn't take much to get to the shooting with you, does it?
It really doesn't.
The last time someone said my name, I started shooting. The last time I had a banana, I started shooting.
It's very situational, but I could start shooting at any moment.
The gentleman looks over. The gentleman with the bow looks over at the gentleman in the wolf skin, and they just kind of chuckle together. The one with the bow kind of speaks up and he's like, "What is it that you want?"
Oh, mate, I'm new in town, just looking to make some friends. You two look like you can handle yourselves.
We definitely can. But you will find no friends here.
And why is that?
They just look at each other and then look at you, back at you. If you want friend, maybe chat to colorful man at bar. He's very talkative.
Yeah, I bet. Well, gentlemen, I suppose I'll leave you to your drinks then.
Good.
I'm gonna leave the drinks there, but then walk away.
Cool. They take them and they've drunk them. You notice that they're just constantly being fed kind of alcohol.
Interesting.
You go. The other guys take the drinks to the nobleman. You
Actually want to change what I was going to say.
Okay.
I would like to go over with Issa as well, but I would like to have that the psychic whispers,
The connection.
connected to you, for
The hours.
4 hours. So I just want to be able to like relay any information.
Yeah, cool. As you guys approach, it seems they're at the butt end of a joke. They're both just like laughing and cacking themselves. As you approach, they're like, welcome. Please sit down.
Are you there? You're
You
like
look
right
like-
there
Yes.
with me? Okay.
I'm with you,
You
yeah.
two look like you've got some tails. Why don't you spin us some?
Wow. So, it was
There's one about a circle, but that's not too funny. But I kind of lost my mind.
that's
a
neither
little
here
bit.
nor there. You had to
Did you
be
know-
there.
Did you know I can bring snakes for this? Isn't
Oh,
very
where's-
party fun, is it?
Where's our manners? I'm Nikolai, and this is my brother Carl.
Carl,
Yes, Carl.
Carl.
nice to meet you, Carl.
Is it
Oh,
at least like a K?
do you have another-
Carl?
Yeah.
It's like, is it C
It
or
is a
K?
It is a K.
Oh,
At least you
boo.
got-
Was it Nikolai
Nikolai
And-
You
Carl?
look like you are having the night of your lives. Are you out celebrating?
Yeah, it's celebrating any night we get out of the house. It's a fucking mother, but anyway.
Oh,
What?
You wanna
what
talk
do you
about
guys wanna do
mamas?
here?
Oh, we're
Um,
just here to
well, yeah,
have some drinks, have a bit of fun.
yeah. You guys seemed like you were having a good time, so we thought we'd come bring you like a peace offering of drinks and see if you'd like
Yeah.
to share our company.
See, I told you these guys are good. Come on, sit down. You guys adventurous, right?
What gave us away?
He's gullible and like all that.
Yeah,
The blood and weird
um,
stuff coating us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still covered in all the gore from the vampires because we haven't had a
Dust
long
from
rest
the
yet.
circle. Everything.
The ash from the circle.
Yeah, sit down.
Yeah.
Tell us some of your adventures. They both intently
Oh.
look at both of you.
Okay.
You
I'm
can
like
go. Mine
I
a
wanna-
bit.
mentally like talk to Issa and be like, how much do we want to tell them? Should I make something up, or should I like just tell them? Should I alter the details of the story a little bit, or what's the go? What do you reckon?
Maybe just tell them that they want something good. We need
Oh,
to distract
well,
them.
how about, okay,
But all
well,
I
how
know before you guys is sacrifices, human
Well, how about
sacrifices.
how about we tell them about how about
face of Drew? Oh god.
how about we
human.
tell them about the wolves we fought? You know, we can kind of zhuzh it up a little bit, but we can kind of tell them about the wolves we fought in the forest and
Yeah, I remember those wolves. What's that?
Jack's notes. Remember on the way to Valaki here, on the way to here, we were with what's her face, the chick,
Irina.
Irina.
I feel like
Yeah,
I
we
was
with
part of a
Irene.
session or something that I missed, and
No, you were there.
right. Yeah, tell them about the wolves.
Wait, let me have a look.
This is not taking this long in game. I obviously would remember because it's been like a day.
Yeah, we'd like to tell them about the wolves we fought. Yeah, I haven't actually got it in my notes, but I do remember it happened.
I can just make shit up.
Yeah, so I'm like, well, have I got a story for you two? You better buckle your seats in because this one's a wild ride.
Put
So
your seats in.
I want to kind of stand up. I want to stand up on the table and be like, picture this, right? We're walking through the woods. The mist rolls in. You know, we can't see more than 5 feet ahead of us. You know, surrounded on all sides by this impenetrable fog. Suddenly, we hear off in the distance. That's never a good sign, not in this adventuring business. As we kind of all prepare ourselves, we get ready. Suddenly, boom! Out of the fog jumps 2 huge wolves, and I'm talking massive, the biggest wolves you've ever seen. Some might even say dire wolves. But, you know, we were quick on our feet. We kind of sprung into action and we were ready to go. It was a long fought battle. We took many a scrape, many a cut and a bruise. But wait, do you want to say something?
I wanted to use I can't say it. I literally can't say it.
Prestidigitation
during this to make like all the effects and make it like louder and crazier. And just like while they're sitting, I'll get between the two of them and like boom the noises and things like that.
I'm like, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, okay, cue sparks and now. So yeah, and I'm like, I really want to spin this fantastical tale and be like, yeah, and we managed to barely survive, but we held on, we persevered, we came through strong, and obviously we survived because here we are today to tell you this story that we've never told anyone before in our lives, just for you. And there's plenty more where that came from.
They both like explode into claps, and they look over to the bar and be like, "Drinks for these two," and they bring over a round of drinks for everybody.
Fuck yeah! I want to like heartily cheers. I'm like, cheers as like the cup spilleth over.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa, hey, oh yeah, and I pretend to drink.
Cool. Richard, you had your hand up there for a second. Did you want to do something?
Oh, no, I'm all good.
Cool.
All good.
It doesn't even matter. He doesn't care about
the
it.
loud noises definitely get the attention of everybody in the bar.
What did they think of my story? I start.
Yeah.
I hold my hat out. I'm like,
Put your head out. Sharing that with me.
None of them like approached. The only one that seemed slightly interested was the gentleman sitting by himself in the corner of the bar. He just kind of goes,
the half elf.
Yeah, the half elf. He just kind of like nods. And
okay, I'm gonna write that down. Half elf liked my story.
In his thing.
So what are you two fine young boys, men, doing out of the house?
Anything. We just need to get away.
Overbearing mother, you said.
Yeah, but
Big mother.
You probably heard of Fiona Watcher.
What?
Fiona Watcher is her name.
Watcher? Is that their surname?
Watchter. Yeah.
Watchter.
Yeah, so W-A-C-H-T-E-R.
That was close. That name sounds familiar.
I think.
It's like that's a watchtower wrong.
Almost. But you don't want to hear about that. Give us another one.
Wachter?
Oh, but I think it's a story for a story. Only fair. I've never lived anywhere nice with a mother caring so much about me that I have to escape her and drink.
They just both kind of go quiet and just look at each other.
Come on, there's a story.
If you're not going to talk about it, then you go back and we'll talk and we'll... and then they just start talking to each other, slurring words.
I'm sitting in the middle of them.
Yeah, they're just ignoring your presence.
Speaking of the top of you, so you want to hear another story? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as you tell the story, we are going to go to break.
Okay, I'm gonna gives me time to think up a story.
Well, I didn't
I'll
want
read
to
my
role
notes
play the
looking for
whole
one.
thing again, but sure. We are going to go to break. So bear with us a little bit. Please get up, stretch your legs, get something to eat, get something to drink, do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. Get down tonight. And we will see you soon. Welcome back, everybody.
No, hold on. You want to talk about it?
Do you want to get us something first?
That's so funny. No, I'm
Welcome
okay.
back, everybody, to the Movie Globe stream. We are continuing
Doing
where we
therapy.
left off. Yeah, therapy. Halfway through a therapy
Trauma
session.
dumping.
It wasn't even. It's just me making a bad joke.
The party is currently
It was just
in
a
the
joke.
Blue Water
It was just a
Inn.
joke, I swear.
Yeah, legally, for legal reasons, it was just a
Yeah,
joke.
for legal reasons, it happened in Minecraft.
Yeah.
So
Now
I've
Sam's
just
gone.
spun. Yeah, I've just spun this fantastical tale. But I made to hammer home the point that the reason I went on this fantastical adventure was because I left home because my mother was being too overbearing, and I want to really hammer home that point that my mother was being overbearing as I tell the tale to these two
Cool.
Make
Make me a
fellows.
persuasion check.
Persuasion.
No, actually, make
Or-
me a performance check.
I was gonna say performance. Doesn't matter. I have a +0 to both, so it doesn't really make a difference. But
I've been really fun, and then I keep watching Drew trying to control himself. And it's like,
I'm doing fucking breathing exercises at this point.
that is an 18.
Cool. And now make a persuasion.
Why persuasion? I've just performed for them.
Yeah, you've performed well.
I have to persuade them as well, bloody hell. That's another 18.
Cool. They just kind of go, oh, yeah, mothers, am I right? And then they just kind of like knock you slightly.
Speaking from experience, are you? You know, it can be quite It can be quite therapeutic to talk about these things. You know, get them off your chest.
Oh, my mother is just like, she's a bitch.
Tell me about it. I don't know what that's like. Bloody hell. What's she done?
Keeps
Bloody cut.
talking about these plans to kill the Baron, and that she's like sick of him.
Interesting.
And she keeps talking about Strahd and
Wait. Sorry, what was her name again?
Fiona Watchtower.
Fiona Watch. What?
What?
Yeah.
Ah.
Fiona.
Watchtower.
Watchtower.
What's that?
Plans to kill the Baron and is in cahoots with Strahd. Okay.
He then
Wow.
finishes
Yeah,
off
that
by
is.
going,
That's awful.
Yeah, and all those followers and stuff. But I don't want to talk about that. Let's have another drink. And he orders another drink.
Yeah, it's more
Followers?
drinks. And then we can tell you about this time that we just like rescued.
This one time at band camp.
And we
Could
rescued-
I-
Was it a tiger or a lion that we set free the other day?
It was a saber-toothed tiger.
Yeah, it was a tiger.
Could I quickly just like can I give him a quick shufty and kind of just like see what they've got on them, if they've got any nice fancy rings or jewelry or like any bags of money tied to their belts or anything?
You
Just
can
be
make a
like
persuasion check.
persuasion check.
Perception, sorry. Not persuasion.
Much better.
It's at this point, Issa, that you what's your passive perception?
Doesn't matter to you.
What's the matter, you?
It's a 10.
Okay. You don't notice. Who's got high passive perception?
I have a 15.
Okay.
15.
Dazu, you notice at the mention of this saber-toothed tiger, the gentleman in the front corner kind of like looks over with intent.
Oh, okay. I got a 21 for my perception.
Yeah, so they have a little like baggie of what looks to be what you would imagine being like a coin purse. No, Drew, not that type of baggie.
Oh, sorry.
And
Does it look hefty? Does it look full?
no,
Does it feel
it
powdery?
looks somewhat empty.
Oh, okay. Do they both have one, or is it just the one?
Just the one.
Anything else? Any other, little pieces of finery or anything?
Like a
No,
nice
no,
cloak
like,
on or something?
Well, they're wearing very fine clothing. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, my goal for tonight is to just keep feeding them drinks.
Okay.
I would like to try to convince one of them to give me their cloak throughout the night. So they keep being like, oh, shivering.
Okay.
It's a little bit cold.
Okay. Well, while you guys are doing that, Richard.
Yeah, so Richard's going to go over and talk, and sit down at the same table as old mate, the half elf.
He kind of like after looking at Esau, he kind of sees you sit next to him and he's like, "Hello, friend. How can I help you today?"
Not sure if you can help me. How could you help me?
Well, you see, I'm a storyteller. I am a man of very vast knowledge. Some would say I'm a bard. Is there anything I can do for you
I'm a bard.
on this fine day?
Why don't you spin me a yarn? Surely it'd be better than anything those two over there can come up with.
Oh, I could recount a countless amount of tales. Let's talk.
Why don't you start with one?
He goes on about a story that is very familiar to you, because you've read it in his journal. He goes on about meeting fighting some cyclopes and talking about this great warrior kind of that he's talks about. He also talks about this what's her name?
I can tell you.
Drusilla a lot.
I remember I kept laughing at that.
He then goes, "Oh, where are my manners? I am Rictavio. And you are
Needles. Richard Needles. Nice to meet you, Rictavio.
Needles.
Of the Derbyshire Needles.
No,
So
of the
what-
Darkspire Needles, Dazu.
So what is it that brings you here? Richard? I can call you Richard? Or is it Mr.
yes.
Needles?
No. Richard. If we get close enough, mate, I might let you call me Dickie.
Mr. Needles is my father.
We could definitely get there if you would like. Erwin, can you
Sounds like he's
bring us-
cracking on to you.
Damn.
Can you bring us a couple of drinks? Just put it on my tab, would you? Erwin, you see him kind of roll his eyes, and he brings over 2 of the fine wines, and you guys can continue talking. He's like, "So, what is it that
Cheers.
brings you here, Richard?" He clinks, and then he starts drinking.
Well, I'll tell you, Rictavio. If
It's
you want me
your
to go
sultry
back
look.
to the beginning, I was walking down a dirt road and there was a portal that brought me here. And my friends, who happened to be in the venue.
So they're your friends, are they?
Yes, well, you could say that we're a band of traveling adventurers.
What was the one over there? One of them was talking about a saber-toothed tiger. What's the deal with that?
Oh, well, probably have to ask
Lie
him.
about it.
Probably have to ask him. I haven't seen a saber-toothed tiger since I've been here.
Roll me a deception check.
Straight up, if I'm asked, I was just going to be like, I saw it running away, so I made up the story.
2.
Oh,
Oh no.
Cool. He goes, "Right, you haven't seen one?"
Well, maybe I've seen one.
Where was it?
It was in a wagon, as it were. Wagon we happened to come across.
A wagon. And I'm assuming you let it out. You know, caged animal and such.
To be fair, I don't think We meant for it to get out.
We? Who's we?
In particular, the little kobold over there.
Ah, right. He's got a bit sticky fingers, as they would say. Like,
The stickiest.
He's looking over. I'm doing like a hearty little jig on the on the table.
you hear him say under his breath, "That would explain a lot." Well, it was good meeting you, Richard. I must be going. Goodbye. And he
Where are you
says,
off to, Octavio?
Oh, let's just say I've got some errands to run.
nice.
Well-
He packs up all of his stuff and he's like,
I have to return some videotapes.
he pays his tab, and he begins walking out of the bar. If anyone would,
You know,
like
something tells me we're not going to see that guy again.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Okay. Interesting. Well, Giles is completely oblivious because he's, you know...
I'm going to sit there and enjoy the fine wine that was purchased for me.
You definitely can. You definitely can.
Darcy's got his eyes on the prize.
It's a bit chilly in here.
Now, what are the rest of you guys doing?
Nothing.
Derek's just zoned out, sipping a beer. He's kind of just oblivious to what's been going on around him.
Cool.
Ah, yes, the trauma.
The holy man's drinking.
Peregrine?
Who was at the bar? Did you say it was Erwin?
Erwin, yeah.
Was Erwin the husband or wife?
Husband.
Husband. I'm gonna make my way over to the bar and just kind of like sit there and make awkward eye contact. Like, skin's looking awfully human and clean and good. Definitely not any like feathers or anything, which is good. Hey, who are these new patrons? These tough-looking guys in the middle there.
That's give me a sec. I'm gonna get my notes up.
Give me a second,
He points at the two the tough guys. He's like, that's Zoldarovich, and Yevgeny
What a name.
Krushkin.
It's like Sven Svensson.
Wonder who that is. We did crack that case, by the way.
So
Okay.
SZOLDAR.
Oh, I've done everything so wrong. Can you
Then-
start over again? Hang on.
So Zoldar
Sounds Polish.
Zoldarovich, and it's SZOLDAR.
Mhm.
Space SZOLDAROVICH.
Oh, whatever. I messed that up. It's fine. Next guy.
Soldarovich. That's so fucking funny. That's like a made up. I mean, technically it is a made up name, but
Yevgeny Krushkin. So
Spell that.
YEVGENI.
Wait, no, go slower.
YEV.
GENI.
Yeah.
Krushkin. KRUS.
KRUSHK.
IN.
Okay.
He kind of like leans in and he's like, they're a local scouts, wolf hunters, if you will. They often sell me the meat. It's how we get our wolf skin. They're one of the only two people that are brave enough to adventure out at night. That and bloody... what's his name? The town drunk. He likes to go fishing. I don't remember his
Fisherman,
name.
you say?
What's the town drunk's name?
Definitely has one.
I'm looking for it now. See if we wrote it down. Was he in here? He was in the Blue Water Inn the other day, wasn't he? I think.
I don't think so. I don't think he's
Oh.
been in the Blue Water Inn yet.
I think we talked about a dude drowning, not fishing.
The other guy, the drunk guy can't get drunk. Bob has
Yeah.
no legs. We named him Bob because
Okay.
he bobs in water. I think that's where we got that from. I think that's what we're thinking of drunk.
Bluto
Seven is
Kragorov.
definitely don't know.
Pluto. Can you spell the last name?
Krogarov.
Why do you have to do it so fast?
Because I'm doing it out of spite.
I know.
Yeah, he leans in and goes, yeah, it's Bluto Kragorov.
So only a town drunk and 2 extremely tough gentlemen brave the outside at night.
Yeah, very much so.
Cool. And the
Oh,
colourful
and-
gentleman who just left. What have you-
That's Rick Tavio. Yeah, we've got a bit of an understanding, I would call it that. But his room was it was ransacked the other night.
Oh.
Wild.
Yeah, so I guess I kind of owe him. Security isn't exactly what it should be.
Oh yeah, but people need to take responsibility for their own things sometimes as well. You know, it's not all on you.
Yeah. I'd really like to know what that guy's thinking. You know, he's very eclectic.
You would like to, perceive or detect some of his thoughts. You would say.
Yeah. Some would say.
Good. Yeah, it would be interesting to have those kind of insights. Hey, have you seen this before? And I'll cast Prestidigitation and create a circle of ash, like a symbol on the bar.
Okay, let me roll.
I forgot what I was gonna do on the way.
He goes. You see his eye go up, and he's like, "It does look familiar." It looks like a circle of ash.
It's like,
I knew you were gonna fucking say that.
I look around the bar to all the parties to see if they heard it. But, oh,
As soon as I hear circle of ash, I'm like, turn around and look at the bar. I'm like, what?
he's cracked the code.
You what?
Yeah.
thank- Thank you for your insight. If there was any kind of way that I could detect somebody's thoughts and I ever hear anything, I will pass the information on.
Yeah, it's odd. He's very odd. He seems to, when he's here, twice a day he'll order a steak, but he wants it rare, and then he leaves with a handful of apples. With the
Was this a
steak.
fucking riddle, or
I don't know. You're a wizard.
how do you know that? I haven't said that in front of you. Everyone else. Okay, so 2 rare steaks a day, but leaves with a bag
2
of.
rare steaks and a handful of apples each time. It's
Sorry, but the
usually
horns are coming
around
off.
dawn and at dusk.
Does that kind of information trigger anything in the old wizard noggin?
You can do a history check.
What's history? I'm good at that. 18.
Cool. Steak is a very, very, very good food for a saber-toothed tiger. Apples, you have no fucking clue.
Maybe he just really likes apples.
Yeah, you could dislike apples. Huh. That is a little strange. Alright, thank you for the insight. I'll let you get back to work.
Yes. Can I get you a drink?
No, I'm good, thank you. And I'll start walking around and just casting Prestidigitation again, doing the same circle in random spots.
Everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, not too consistent, just enough that people would notice it.
Cool. What are the rest of y'all doing?
I forgot, but I was gonna draw a circle at the front of the church, and then just randomly along the way, I was just gonna draw circles everywhere.
Oh no, this is the campaign now.
I am devoted to the circle.
Okay.
The circle giveth.
The circle.
the
taketh.
circle giveth and the circle taketh away. Cool.
Yeah, you guys go to your room and can take a long rest if you'd like.
No, I don't yet.
No, I want the
As-
cloak.
Yeah, I was gonna say as the the night's kind of drawing to a close, and the 2 noble guys, Carl and Nikolai watched her. As they go, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, I'll walk you out, my friends," and I kind of because you have to walk out to get to our rooms anyway, don't we? Yeah, so I'm kind of like, "Oh, well, I'll walk you out. We're going upstairs anyway." So as I walk out, I kind of like pat them on the back, and as I do, I'm like, "Yoink!"
Cool.
And mind you, I'd been feeding them drinks, so they're extremely drunk.
Yep. Sleight of hand at advantage.
Yes, let's fucking go. That is a 19.
Yep.
But let me check.
You
Something real
swipe
quick.
the pouch with no issue. They don't seem to have noticed. Issa, make a performance check for me.
Ooh. 16.
Cool. And then a persuasion.
That's a nat one.
Okay.
So it'd be 7.
You're definitely pulling off the whole cold thing. But they don't give up their cloak.
They're like,
Whatever.
damn, that sucks.
Yeah,
Oh,
damn,
what a
that
shame for you.
sucks. You easily take the pouch, Dazu. As
How
you
much
take it, you notice that there is quite a lot less in there than there was at the start of the night because they were constantly buying drinks. There's a silver piece left in there.
A silver piece?
A silver
A single silver piece?
Yep.
Oh, well, you know what? Now I feel bad. I'm just gonna retie it onto his belt. Bloody hell, I don't even want it. It's not even fucking worth the trouble.
It's too late. You've
Whatever.
already got the pouch. Unless you want to
Fine,
tie it
I'll
back
take-
onto him, or
I'll take
Just
one.
drop it on the ground. And then
No,
be like,
I'll
oh, you
take.
dropped something.
I'll take one silver piece.
okay. Easy.
Wow.
As they are walking off,
rich.
I'd like to call forth some snakes
Yep.
and ask the snakes
Attack.
to... No. Follow them. See where their home is and report it back to me.
Cool. Let me make sure that there is snakes. Yes, there is snakes.
Better fucking be snakes.
A single
I
snake
think.
comes out, trudging through. You can see it making a pattern in the mud.
Does it
as
make a circle?
Comes up. No, it's just a single like wiggly line.
Okay, first I'm gonna ask it to make a circle in the mud and then to follow them over.
He's just gone mad.
It makes a circle, but the circle's line is like wiggly, so it's not a perfect circle.
It's a circle, good enough from a snake.
And it goes yes, and then continues to follow.
Snake.
So have you seen how snakes
boys.
sleep? They go up in circles.
With snake.
And you guys can head
It's the snake.
upstairs and take a long rest if you'd like.
Yes, thank God. Long rest, please. How exciting.
Lovely.
Lovely.
Refreshed. I feel like I've got all my blood back.
We do
in my
that.
body.
Yeah, I was gonna say we do that little sound effect from
Everybody
Baldur's
do
Gate.
it in 3, 2, 1.
Ah.
I'm disappointed that only half the members did that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Do I have to call
I
for it
did it.
again?
Half
Yes.
the members are
No, you
muted.
know what? You know what?
no.
You know what? Just out of spite, Richard, Dazu, and Issa, you all get inspiration.
I've already got
Yes.
inspiration.
Double inspiration. Remember it. You
Do I
deserve
get double inspiration?
Sure.
Double inspiration.
You're right, in big capital letters.
Cool. You guys wake up in the morning. The rain has somewhat subsided. It's still kind of like dripping off like the rooftops and whatnot into the street. As you guys kind of come downstairs into the bar, you see Erwin still at the bar. He kind of gives you a nod and he's like, I assume you'd probably be heading to the festival today, yes?
What's today? That's why I took work off. Okay. Yeah, we head to the festival.
All
Sorry,
right.
Sam.
Sweet. As you guys head to the town square, let's change the map.
Yay!
I don't like
like
how
how-
many stupid little jokes make me laugh today.
It's like our beach episode. Can be our beach episode.
Beach. What's the beach episode?
Minky
Oh, this
Min
is our
Charge.
beach episode.
Yeah.
Right.
Minky Min Charge.
So-
beach.
Under threatening sky, as you guys approach this town square, clouds are rolling over. There are quite a lot of people out. Under threatening skies, a parade of unhappy children dressed as flowers trudge through the muddy streets, leading the way for a group of sorry-looking men and women carrying a 10-foot diameter wicker ball. The burgomaster and his smiling wife, who holds a sad bouquet of wilting flowers, follow the procession on horseback. As weary spectators watch from their stoops, the ball is borne to the town square. There it is hoisted and hung from a 15-foot high wooden scaffold, and townsfolk take turns splashing it with oil.
Oh, is there anything in there?
Before the wicker sun can be set ablaze, the sky tears open in a sudden downpour. You see the burgomaster kind of put up his hands and he's like, "All will be well," as he brandishes a sputtering torch and marches defiantly through the rain towards the wicker ball, only to have this torch go out as he thrusts it into the sphere. You guys hear a singular laugh erupt from the crowd, drawing the burgomaster's fiery gaze, as well as gasps from the townsfolk. You see the burgomaster kind of point and like flick a few guards towards the location of that gentleman. You see the gentleman that laughed is like skinnier. He's on the skinnier side of things. He's got black hair. He's currently being accosted by two of the guards. And you hear the burgomaster go, "Arrest him." And they begin to head over and jostle him about and bring him closer towards the stage. Do you guys want to do anything?
Yeah, I'm just gonna whisper to whoever's around me. I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah, neither do I. Is there anyone? Is there anything inside this giant wicker ball?
No. It is just...
It's empty.
Yeah.
Right. I feel I get the feeling that's going to change pretty soon. I would just like to kind of stand, not necessarily, yeah, I'll just kind of stand back and watch, but like, kind of want to keep an eye out for things to just, you know, make sure that nothing too heinous is going to happen.
Yeah, cool.
Some things.
As this gentleman is brought closer towards the center, where this wicker ball is, you see the guards beginning to tie his hands and wrists to a rope. Following this rope, you see it is attached to the burgomaster's horse.
And it's tied, so his arms are tied behind his back, or how are they tied? Behind his back, and then are tied to the horse.
And then, yeah, to his legs, and then tied to the horse. You see
So
the
his,
burgomaster begin to ascend his horse, and he just kind of goes, "All is well," and then takes off into the street, dragging this gentleman behind. You notice the burgomaster kind of does a few laps of the area. You see this gentleman jump, like hitting up and down as he falls face first into the mud, and then he's dragged through the streets of Vallaki.
Jesus.
You see a whole bunch of villagers, like there's some of them are laughing, some of them look frightened, some of them are like crying and whatnot. As he does that, one of the guards walks over to the wicker ball and relights it,
and it goes up in flame. All you can hear is like the horse galloping and the sound of this gentleman just like hitting the ground hard. He's then the burgomaster then takes off on the northern path, dragging this gentleman behind, and he disappears out of view.
That was fucking weird.
That's fucked up.
That's
That's fucked up.
It's fucked up.
You guys see like some of the villagers just kind of like look like what do you call it? Look fearful. Some of them are disgusted. You can kind of catch like murmurings between each of the villagers. Do you guys want to do anything?
I just want to observe like what everyone's doing at this. Like, what is everyone doing at this festival? Like,
So
Yeah.
they're
Is
all
there,
just
like,
kind
any
of watching,
standing there.
Yeah, they're all kind of standing there watching this ball of wicker go up in
That's it.
flame. You do notice a couple of villagers trying to leave, but then the guards just kind of seemingly keep them there.
Right.
Until this wicker ball is like just ash, leaving a circle on the floor.
Oh,
Oh, it has to mean something.
And
I'm
the
a sorcerer.
burgomaster's
So there's-
wife, the Baroness, is just kind of going, "All is well."
Who are those two people in the middle?
That would have been the Baron and the Baroness.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I feel like so it's literally just nothing except watching this thing burn. That's it.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know.
Peregrine?
wizard.
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 I almost said it.
Yeah. I'm going to throw up a quick detect thoughts, and I'll try to like hide myself in the crowd and just do a few laps, trying to get close. Specifically, listen to the guards, and if I can get close enough to the Baroness to hear surface level thoughts for the meantime.
Cool. So the guards are all like, "Oh, fucking Lars. Why did he have to do that? Like, he knows better. Like, all that kind of stuff."
Lars is the burgomaster, isn't he?
No, Lars is not the burgomaster.
Oh,
Lars is the
Lars is the guy.
The guy on
No, that's just the guy
on
we
horse.
thought was the Baron.
The guy attached to the horse.
Yeah, Lars is the guy attached to the horse.
The Baroness, you get like a very like arrogant feeling, and the thought of serves him right for doing that.
Okay.
As you're kind of like trudging through the crowd and like going about them, you catch some of the people that were in the bar last night. You get the two hunters that are currently like at the back, just leaning against a building watching, and you get kind of like disgruntled, "Why the fuck are we here?" kind of feelings. And you see Rictavio over in the far corner on the other side. I'm assuming you would slink up and try and get his thoughts as you're going around getting the guards. It is just static.
Mm.
As you approach him, it's just like...
Hmm.
Almost as if
really
it
weird.
can't be breached.
That is a little weird.
I don't know. What do you guys want to do? There's not really much we can do.
So when I'm rolling around, like everyone seems to like all the guards and the Baroness, like they're being here for this purpose, right? Like they want everyone to watch this ball just burn slow.
Yeah.
It feels like a diversion for whatever.
Yeah.
Pissed off to do.
Diversion.
Kind of what I'm
It's a
trying to
diversion.
dig into. Let me read what this spell does.
Should we follow Horseboy?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. The fact that no one's allowed to leave and they're just being forced to watch this ball of wicker just burn, yeah, something's fishy. I like that idea. Can we make, I guess, just make our way north
Downtown.
through the north of the thing, the square?
Yeah, you definitely can. So you let me just bring this up. You as you guys kind of come through, you guys notice that the horse is no longer dragging the gentleman. You see guards as you guys kind of follow where the horse went. You see guards like rushing this gentleman to, you would assume, the stockyards where he will be put in stock. Like he will be put in stocks. But you see the horse being tended to a little bit further down the street in a large, like, lavish looking house.
Right.
You see like where the horse is, it's being brought around the back of a what looks to be a mansion that has plastered stone that seems to display many scars where the plaster has fallen away from age and neglect. There's drapes over every window, including a large arched opening above the mansion's double-doored entrance.
I think now is as good a time as any to break in there.
How big's the building?
It is 2 stories, I believe. Yeah, 2 stories.
So?
No, 3 stories, sorry.
Did my snake get back to me about where the boys came from? Went?
It does, yes. It comes back saying that it was a house to the further north.
Okay. That's right, it's not this one.
No.
That's what I was wondering.
I'm assuming this is the home of the Baron and Baroness.
You can assume what you'd like.
Well, considering the horse that I just saw the Baron ride off on is being tended to at the front, I could make a pretty...
Yeah, so you see it getting tended to. You see town guards beginning to come back, seemingly guarding the Baroness as they're walking through the streets, heading back in your direction as you guys followed this street. But they're still a ways off. Let's jump into the map.
I would like to duck into like an alleyway or something, or like a side street that got like in between. Oh, let me have a look.
So I'm going to give you guys individual tokens because I think you guys prefer that.
I just want all of us to be able to control the party token at once.
No, we don't want that.
Yeah, we do.
No, we
Go
don't.
nowhere because everyone will be trying to move it in
Be
the direction.
funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and like as I see these guards walking towards me, I'm gonna try. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
As
so
I see
I'll give you-
them walking towards the
I'll
party.
give you like a rough idea of where they're coming from. They're coming from this direction.
Right. Okay. Sure. I would like to make my way down here.
I'm in a
Kind
bush.
of hide in the bush. Yeah, I want to hide in this bush here.
Cool. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm going somewhere.
I'll probably end up going around this side as well. And Detect Thoughts is 10 minutes, so I'd be able to pick up if there's anybody inside within 30 feet of me.
Quick, Derek, pretend like you're a suit of armor.
What's it?
Yeah, I was post up next to the door, completely stiff.
Okay, so lock your positions in 3, 2, 1.
I guess I'm behind this bush.
Cool. So I'll get everybody that's hiding in a bush to make stealth checks.
Sure.
And
Oh.
Derek, what are you doing?
Standing.
Stand.
Very as still as possible.
Okay. Make me a performance check.
To stand?
Yes. So
Even extras in TV shows need to.
11.
Even dead bodies in TV shows need to perform.
Okay. Richard, what was your stealth?
12.
Peregrine?
14.
Gornak?
And
Dazu?
14.
Issa?
1.
No.
I used to my nat 20s before.
Ethan starts trying to stand like a statue as well. Just
Yeah.
You're in a bush.
Issa would never. She sneezes or something.
This is where we're going to take as the bunching of people comes up in towards this house. This is where we're going to take our second break for the night. So please bear with us. We will be right back. Please get up, stretch your
You
legs.
have a bear with us.
Yeah, bear with us. Get it? Yeah, get up, stretch your legs, get something to eat, get something to drink, do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight, and we will be back shortly. Welcome back, guys, to the Mimic Loaf stream. We are picking up where we left off. The group has haphazardly tried to hide themselves in the streets.
Attempted to.
Of Vallaki as the Baroness is on her way back, escorted by some guards. As they approach the outside of this building, they see you, Issa, and like give you a strange look. And the Baroness is like, "What are you doing here?"
What kind of plant is this?
I don't know. I'm gardeners
Make me
for
sneeze.
that kind of thing.
Made me sneeze and I don't like it.
Please leave. She kind of like shoos you off
Fine.
with her hand.
I'm gonna walk behind them. And then just gonna like hover in the distance for a moment.
Just like smiling and
Hi.
waving.
I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Cool. The rest of you don't seem to be spotted. That is except for Derek.
I was gonna say, what about Derek who's just standing there like
You mean my flawless performance didn't work?
She looks at where Derek is and she's like, I don't mind that. Tell my husband to get another one for the other side.
Oh my god,
And you see
yes!
the guards just kind of go, all right, Baroness.
That's sick.
And she is escorted inside. The guards kind of disperse and go back to doing their duties. But yeah, she is left back inside, like walks back inside and disappears from view. Peregrine, you mentioned earlier that your thing is still up and you have 30 feet of range. You pick up the thoughts of somebody inside on the other side of that wall that you're currently at. And you hear the voice of, oh, don't forget the eggs this time, otherwise Baroness she'll flip her shit. And then, you hear like the smatterings of like a recipe of some description.
So let me just read a spell really quick. I'm going to get a little wire out and then just point in the direction of the voice I'm hearing, and I'm going to whisper back and cast message and say, "Don't forget the eggs."
You hear like this dropping of some sort of saucepan or pan from the inside of that room, and you just hear this like muffled, "Who said that?"
Gonna pitter patter my way away.
Hello? And it just becomes fainter and fainter as you do that. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm currently just running around scouting the the outside of the house, looking for an entry point.
Looking through all
Trying
the
to find
windows?
Yeah, I'm like little peeping Tom, little peeping Dazu.
Tom. Yeah. Make me another stealth check while you're doing that.
That is a 20. 5.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, you don't seem to be noticed as you're going around skulking, looking
Like,
through the windows. Gornak, I'll need you to make a stealth check as well.
Alrighty, I can do that. Hey, that is a 16.
Yeah, cool. You don't seem to be noticed either as you skulk around the windows, looking at an entryway.
Let's see if I can get into this window.
You can definitely try. So it is a closed window.
I like try and jimmy it open.
Yeah, cool. Make me a. What are you using to jimmy it open?
A little dagger or something that I've got on my person.
Yeah, cool. Sweet. So you kind of like jimmy it open slightly, to the point where you can just fit your hand underneath it, and you can lift the window up. You see what looks to be like some sort of den. There's padded chairs and couches that line the walls of this cozy carpeted den. The room reeks of pipe smoke, and and mounted on the east wall is a head of an angry-looking brown bear.
Oh no, your brother.
I'm gonna try and climb in there.
Cool.
No.
Make me an athletics check to climb in.
Oh. That's an unnatural 20.
Yeah, easily you climb in. It's still like holding your stealth, and you are now inside the building.
Oh yeah.
Who had their hand up next? Because I see Jackson with a 2.
I think it was
But then somebody had a
Derek.
1. Derek?
Yeah, I'm just still standing there stationary, and I just kind of whisper out loud, but hoping someone's in my brain, because I know that some of the party can do that. I go, "What the hell are we doing?"
I respond with, "Look, it's all right. I feel like something in here is going to be useful. We're going to find some information. If not, I think I might just take this POS Baron out for good, to be honest."
Okay, well, tell me when I can move.
You can move now. I don't think anyone's looking. If you want to, like, you know...
I don't think anyone wants that with the amount of noise it would make.
I think it'll be fine if you were to just, like, kind of walk away. Kind of do it a...
Walk away.
Just walk away. I think you'll be fine. The door's closed, like, you know...
So it could happen.
Exactly. They come out and you can stand still and you'd be like, "Oh, it's a ghost."
No, I'm gonna stand exactly where I am.
Okay. Okay.
Cool. Darcy?
Could I try this door? I know that there is someone on the other side.
Yeah.
Could I kind of like peek through the window? I'm assuming he's like at the bench. He's kind of busy.
Peeking through
Something?
the window, you can't. There's no window on this side that gives
Yes, there
you a
is.
clear view.
Yes, there is.
Oh, there is. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, peeking through the window, you see a chef currently cooking. Trying that door, it is locked.
So, can I see looking through the window, can I see which way he's facing? Like, if I open this door,
He's
is he just going to be
currently
like...
facing towards the bench?
So, that one that's in front of him?
Yeah.
Would I be able to, like... Okay. Well, first of all, I'm going to try and unlock the door.
Yep. So do a stealth check.
Which is... Sleight of hand, is it?
Yeah.
Sleight of hand.
Okay. Sleight of hand.
Oh, water.
Bottle of water.
That is a 13.
Cool.
Does it succeed or fail?
Succeeds.
Okay, cool. Never mind then.
So
I have my
you put your
side
tools
bolster
in,
back.
and you hear the little.
Oh yeah, I do. Put my tool in.
That's small, is it?
Do you want me to roll a stealth check?
You do hear the click of the lock, and it is now
Mhm.
unlocked.
Okay.
Let me unlock it for you. There you go. You can roll a stealth check if you want to head in.
I would like to head in, and then I would like to... Do I see... Is there a doorway or anything? There is. There's a few doorways. I'm going to... Okay. I'm going to unlock the door. I'm gonna open the door. Like, which way does the door open? That's the question.
It opens in and swings to the left.
So, like, it would swing upwards, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to poke, if I can, open the door, poke my head around the corner. I'm going to cast Minor Illusion on the far door, and I make it sound like someone's knocking on the door.
You hear the chef kind of go, That's odd. You hear under his breath, he's like, maybe it was a mouse. But he begins to head to that door.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna just. Oh, I can't move through the door.
Yeah, because it's not open. It's now.
Oh,
open.
how do I open it? Okay, cool. I'm just gonna quickly run in. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. These stairs that go down.
Those stairs. Go up.
They
So
go up
inside
to.
you see, the cook wearing the white apron.
Oh,
with a
yep.
Black smock.
Hmm.
You see a well-appointed kitchen, and then the staircase that goes from one corner up to the upper floor.
Okay, I'm gonna take that staircase up.
Cool. We will come back to you. Gornak?
I'd like to grab the bearskin rug and sort of like use it as a cloak to hide my like armor and my weapons.
So over your cloak.
Yeah, like to try and hide
double
my
cloak?
rugged appearance. Yeah, effectively.
Okay, yep.
And I'm also going to steal the smoking pipes and anything that I can find to smoke.
Yeah, cool. You
God.
definitely get two very finely made smoking pipes. There's nothing to smoke in this room, however. It seems they are currently all out.
You can smoke anything if you try hard enough.
Yeah. Richard,
They say
what are you
I
doing?
have bloody. They say I have bloody sticky fingers. You just go in there like, I'm just gonna steal all these fucking these half-smoked cigars. Just
Well, I'm not going to let you have a hit when we find some good weed.
some long bottom leaf.
Richard, what are you doing?
I'm still in my bush.
Still in your bush? Waiting?
Yeah, well, there's no windows on this side for me to get a sight picture on, is there?
No.
Yeah, okay.
Sets
might-
up bad news.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking maybe I just, set up somewhere, find a window and
Bloody
get a
Jesus.
sight picture.
play Overwatch, like just
Yeah, just
from a distance.
I got 800 feet of range. I could shoot them from the count's house.
You and Richard should do a bit of siege. He can just cave a wall in for you, and then you can just snipe him.
Peregrine, what are you doing then?
I'll still be close enough to hear this guy getting distracted by the door. I'm going to use my telekinetic feat to knock on the door again with an invisible mage hand.
Yeah, cool. It knocks on the door and he's like, oh, maybe it's on the inside. You see him open
Who
the door.
goes there?
Well, you don't see him open the door, but you hear the opening
I
of the
do.
door. And then the closing of a door. He's currently in that room.
I mentally communicate with Peregrine and I'm like, he's left the room. Now's your chance.
Are we committing to him in the head? Are we committing to this? What's the plan?
I feel like I'm committed to this. I feel like we can find something of use in here. And I feel like the people who are currently in are also the ones who would be able to make the quickest getaway.
How about you just reach out if you need a distraction from the outside?
Okay, copy that. Over and out. Bravo 6 going dark. Flip the night vision goggles on. Got the silenced pistol. I'm like sneaking through the house. Can I actually, before I go any further, is there any like a, is there like,
pistol?
Is there like a small sack or something that I can see in this room, like an empty like flour sack or something?
You do see something on the far wall. Like there's sacks on the far wall near the door that the chef went in.
How big are they?
They're like flour sacks, but they're not empty
So, like-
currently.
Mhm.
So they're quite
Would they
large.
like? Okay, I was gonna say I kind of. Would I have any like? I just want to know if I have any like spare fabric on me or something. I have clothes, don't I? I just have like normal clothes.
Yes.
Could I like fashion a balaclava out of these clothes so my appearance is hidden? Kind of just like cut 2 eye holes and then tie a shirt around my head and then just like have my eyes like
Yeah, you can definitely do that if you'd like.
yeah, sick. I'm just gonna like
Just a half-naked kobold running around this mansion.
no, I've still got leather armor on, but I've just like taken the clothes out of my pack and I'm just like
Make me
tie
a
around my
sleight of
head.
hand check.
Okay. That is a 23.
Cool. Sweet.
Do I have a balaclava now?
Yeah, you now have a balaclava. Yes.
Sick.
Cool. Derek, what are you doing?
Still standing.
Cool. Issa, what are you doing?
I'm just hanging out down the
Okay.
street.
Cool.
Same old
I
thing. we did last
mentally
week.
contact them. I say, keep up the good work, guys. You're the real MVPs of this team.
Well, I'm on lookout.
Gornak, what are you doing?
I'm gonna barricade the door to the room that I'm in.
Okay. With
all the lounge chairs and like tables, like everything I can use in that room. I'm gonna stack it all against the door.
Okay. Cool. You make an athletics check.
My favorite thing to make. Pretty sure it's my favorite thing to make. Oh, one of them. That is a 21.
Cool. Make me a sleight of hand check.
Gornak spends all this time barricading the door, and it turns out it opens like you pull it rather than pushing it.
Cool. You manage to barricade the door with all of the stuff in front of it, and you manage to not make much of a noise as you do it. I am going to consider that door locked.
Yeah. All right. Sweet. I'm just gonna bide my time for a little bit.
Awesome. Let's
Hang
go
out.
to Dazu. This is what you see, Dazu. So, you see... Don't move around yet. Give me a sec.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I just got to
Bloody hell.
give you the proper description, you know?
Bloody hell spells.
So what you see is the staircase climbs to a 10-foot wide gallery that stretches almost the length of the mansion. Breathtaking paintings of landscapes line the walls. 2 separate narrow hallways lead away from the gallery to the north.
Okay. A real sneaky, stealthy. Jesus. Bloody hell. Sneaky, stealthy, like. Make my way. Oh, okay. I just wanted to see what was going on in the rest of the place.
Make me a stealth check as you're moving around.
Mm-hmm. That's a 26.
Cool. You're slyly making your way around these upstairs to kind of get a lay of the land. Where do you want to head?
I guess I'll just have a look in this first room, try and like crack the door real sneakily like.
Yeah, cool. So you crack the door slightly and have a look inside. What you see inside is what looks to be some sort of bathroom. There is an iron tub with clawed feet that stands against the back wall. Neatly folded towels rest atop a table near the door.
Okay. That door to the north, I'm going to try and like just peek my head in there and have a quick look.
Cool. This room
Jesus, how many bloody rooms does this place have?
Smells of powder and fine perfume. A vanity with a mirror stands against one wall next to a faceless wooden mannequin wearing a white bridal gown. Mounted on another wall is a full-length mirror with a gilded frame. A door in one corner leads to like a little a toilet place.
Which is where I just came from.
Nah, so that's the
Oh, it's a different one? Oh. Ew. Darcy just leaves a big fat turd in the toilet.
Yeah.
Doesn't flush.
So yeah, so you see
He doesn't upper decker. He doesn't poo in the cistern of the toilet and just leaves it there.
Yeah, so you see the faceless wooden mannequin wearing a white bridal gown, a vanity with a mirror, and a full-length mirror with a gilded frame.
Okay. This vanity. Are there any drawers or anything on it? Can I like have a quick perusal?
Yeah. So you can definitely go have a perusal.
I'm not looking for like. I guess I am also looking for valuables of sorts, but I'm mostly looking for like notes, letters, diaries, books, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, okay. You kind of go through it. You don't find very much other than like a few very nice perfumes, some makeup. Like it's definitely a spot where somebody would get ready.
Okay. I'll move onwards then. I'm gonna move up to this room to the north and kind of peek my head in there if I can.
Yep, you definitely can. So as you peek in, you see what looks to be a master bedroom. So time has faded the grandeur of this master bedroom. The furnishings have lost some of their colour and splendour. A short pull rope hangs from a wooden trapdoor in the ceiling.
Okay, so an attic. Is that a desk off to the right?
Yes.
Could I have a quick perusal, pilferage of that?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Sure. Do you want to go to someone else while I do that?
Does anybody have anything else they want to do?
Oh. Sorry, guys. For 13.
Looking through this whole thing, you find just a whole bunch of very finely made clothes. There's like some socks, handkerchiefs, like everything of the sort.
Could I reach that rope?
It's too tall for you, considering you're a
Can I-
short boy.
Can I jump off the bed?
Yeah, you definitely can. So jumping off the bed, make me a stealth check
Oh no, I know you're gonna say that.
with disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, I rolled an 8 and a 9, so that is what? 17.
Cool.
Is that a pass or a fail?
You jump off the bed and you grab the rope, and it pulls the rope down, revealing a ladder that heads
It's a
into
ladder.
the attic.
Do I manage to like catch it before it slides out and bangs into the floor?
It does make a slight thud as it comes out of the roof.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna quickly clamber up into the attic and.
Cool. Let's go to the attic then.
I'm also like live feed reporting this like a news reporter back to everyone who's mined something. I'm like, here, live on location, we found a thing that leads to the attic.
Sweet. So, in the attic here, you see a dusty 20-foot square room. It has a high-pitched ceiling that reaches its peak 20 feet above. The wooden rafters are shrouded in cobwebs, except for one old table with a lantern on it. The room is empty. There is a door to the south as well.
Okay, that's ominous. There's just a lantern on the table. Could I try and crack this door and stealthily peek inside?
You definitely can. Yeah. So
All sorts of
As you kind of see, this attic is full of old forgotten things, draped in white sheets. Piled around, there are barrels, crates, trunks, and old furnishings covered with cobwebs and dust. You see a clear footpath through this maze. As you kind of come to the end of this area, you do see a door with a large skull carved on it. Hanging from the doorknob is a wooden sign that reads, "All is not well." And you hear a young man's voice coming from behind it.
I would like to immediately report that back to the party and just say, that's fucked up. I would like to, like, if I can, be like, mentally take a snapshot of what I'm seeing and then transmit that back to the party.
You guys
It's
get a
fucked
Snapchat.
That's fucked up.
That's fine. Yeah, the response I get back from everyone is, that's fucked up. Do I see anything? Can I have like a quick? I'm not having like a super in-depth look, but is there like? Can I quickly just do a quick scan of the room using my, roguish senses to see if I see anything shiny, kind of catch my eye or anything?
You can make a perception check.
Cool. 23 for that one.
Scanning the room, you don't see anything necessarily shiny. A lot of the stuff in here is caked in dust. You do see a couple of like silver candlesticks that do kind of point out a little bit, but the rest of the stuff is kind of in boxes or in crates or crates.
Okay. Yeah. Fuck it, I'll grab a couple of those candlesticks.
Cool. So add 2 silver candlesticks to your inventory.
I'm just gonna write it in my notes. I'm gonna try and hock them as soon as possible. 2 candlesticks. Cool. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I would like to ask the party, or Peregrine, Derek, and Issa,
I thought
what
you were
they
just going
think
to
I
be
should
like,
do.
I just want to ask Peregrine because he's a wizard.
He's a wizard. I say, you're a wizard, right? You'll know what to do. I'd like to just have like a mental powwow with the party and just be like, what's the go? What do you think? Should I just like peek my head in there, have a look, or should I just go try and find something somewhere else?
No, you hear me, I'm still fucking with the chef. Like, I'm just giggling in my brain that I'm either knocking on the door or telling him not to forget the eggs. In for a penny, in for a pound, I guess. We're already in
Sure.
it.
True.
Would be Peregrine's wizarding opinion.
Yeah, I might just move on down and I can come and join you soon.
Sure. Okay. Cool.
Just
Well, I
something
guess
quick.
I'm gonna try and open this door.
Cool. It is unlocked.
Can I stealthily poke my head in? If
You
possible.
definitely can. As you poke your head in, however, the door flashes where the etchings were on the front.
Oh,
it
fuck me.
flashes and explodes into lightning. You take.
It's always bloody these fucking traps on these fucking doors. I gotta be smarter about this shit.
You take 26 points of lightning damage.
Oh.
As the glyph of warding that was on the door explodes into lightning that crackles and splits everywhere. You then hear shuffling from the flash. You hear shuffling from inside of the room, but more or less the door is now open.
Can I? Did it make a noise?
It did,
Like a
yes.
very
Like
a
a
very
big-
loud noise.
And
Okay.
lightning,
I'm just gonna
shooting
quickly.
off everywhere.
I'm gonna quickly poke my head into this room, try and get a mental snapshot, and then I'm hauling ass.
Cool. So you look inside this room. I'll unclick the thing. And you see there's nobody inside.
Oh shit, that's not good, bro. Fuck.
I'm fucked up.
Oh, okay. This is like I see shit in here. Go to
So you
Gornak
see
first.
in this
Sorry,
room.
go to Gornak first.
Gornak?
Yeah.
Did I hear that from downstairs?
Make a perception check.
Oh god, not my strong suit. Do I have anything plussing my perception? No, that was an 11.
No, you do not hear that.
Okay,
Or
thank
do I
God.
hear
That's good.
people reacting to that?
You do not. No, not with an
Wait.
11.
Oh, okay, that's not good.
Yeah, so what you see in here is it looks to be a room that somebody has taken old mismatched furniture and created a study in this dusty lamplit chamber. Tables are strewn with pieces of parchment on which strange diagrams are drawn, and a freestanding bookshelf holds a collection of bones. A dusty rug covers the floor in front of a pine box on which lounges a skeletal cat. Several more skeletal cat skulls are skewn about the place. Most unnerving of all is the sight of 3 small children standing with their backs to you in the northwest corner of the room.
3 children? Oh, fuck. This is
I turned
awful.
around, so they're super creepy. I'm gonna give them
And they're facing the wall.
They are facing the wall.
Oh, this makes my skin crawl. Oh, shit. I'm going to quickly grab a bunch of those parchments that I see on the thing and just like stuff them into my sack, into my backpack.
Yep.
I'm going to run to the desk and see if there's anything of importance. Actually, you know what? I don't fucking care. I'm grabbing it all. I'm grabbing all the I'm just literally holding my backpack open, just going pushing it all in there.
Yep.
All the while I'm keeping my eye on those fucking kids. I'm trying to be stealthy as well. Like I'm like, okay, when I say I'm pushing it, I'm being stealthy about it if I can, but I'm also trying to be very hasty about it.
Yeah, cool. So you notice as you're pulling stuff, especially because you get closer to the desk, you notice them to be wooden dolls.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean that's creepy
somehow
still.
worse.
Yeah.
No. Yes, but no. Okay, cool. Do I find anything as I'm grabbing stuff off the desk? Do I see anything interesting?
As you're grabbing stuff off the desk, you see a whole bunch of scrawlings and drawings of multiple different circles.
I'm
Right.
Different symbols and all with different
Okay.
glyphs on the inside of them.
I say to Peregrine in my head, I say, I think I found something that you might be able to help me with. I think you'll be able to decipher this. As a wizard, you'll be able to decipher this. I'm then, after grabbing that sort of stuff and grabbing bits of everything, I'm going to run over to that box. You said there's a cat sitting on top of it?
Yes.
Like a skeletal cat?
Skeletal cat.
Is it moving? Is it like watching me?
It's kind of perched there looking in your direction.
Okay. As I get closer, can I see I'm kind of like, I'll be like walking to it, be like, darting from side to side. Does it follow me?
No.
Okay, cool. I pick it up and gently place it on the ground and I open the box up.
Yep. So you open the box to find... Sorry.
A gun pointed in my face. Darcy, you die.
Another glyph of warding.
Oh, actually?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, fuck.
Imagine.
As I said that, I was like, fuck, I should have checked this for traps. Can I quickly say that I check it for traps?
No. You see it contains several bulks of silk cloth, needles and thread, and a half-finished wizard's robe.
Ooh, a wizard's robe. Okay, I grab that stuff if I can.
Yeah, cool. You can definitely grab them.
Can I also, one last thing before I make my great escape, I'm going to pull the rug. I'm going to move the rug.
Yes, cool. Removing the rug, you see... let me just quickly... yeah, so you see what looks to be a circle inscribed on the floor.
Is it like an ash circle? Is it a perfect circle made of ash?
It's very haphazardly drawn.
Okay. But do I see like runes and glyphs and stuff?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. Very interesting.
It's then when you hear a stool move.
A stalled move.
Yeah.
I turn around and look at the fucking dolls.
One of them is facing in the opposite direction towards you.
Worse.
Okay, I'm heading to the window.
Cool.
Oh, actually. Do I do something about these dolls? Or do I just like, don't fuck with it?
Don't fuck with it.
Okay, I head to the
You're
window.
alone.
Cool.
Yeah, I head to the window.
And kind of peer through the drapes, pulling them from one side. You see outside the front of the mansion.
Okay, cool. I open the window.
You open the window, yep.
And I would like to attempt to descend from the window, like climbing down the side of the house. You said it's like brick?
It is,
like
no, it's
stone?
It's finished stone, so it's flat.
Oh, okay. Okay. I guess I will pull my daggers out and kind of like try and like gain footholds as I climb down.
Cool, yep. Make me an athletics check with disadvantage.
Athletics or acrobatics? Or only athletics?
Athletics. Because how you described it is athletics, not acrobatics.
Okay, with disadvantage.
You need to start adding flips in when you say something.
Yeah.
I just threw a flip.
Oh my god, guess what I just rolled? I just rolled a 19 and then a natural 20. So a 19 athletics.
Cool. For anybody outside the front, you see this window slightly come up and Darzu's head pop out. He then swings around and starts making his way down the side of this building with what looks to be like some scrap bits of paper and a wizard's half-finished wizard's robe.
I also, sorry, Derek, before you say anything, I also want to remind you that I currently have a shirt with 2 holes cut in it tied around my face.
Currently wearing a balaclava, but his
Yes.
snout is still coming out.
Yes. Yeah.
That's weird.
That's weird.
Okay.
Derek?
I assume he looks very burnt and charred
Yes,
from said door explosion.
he does.
As he gets to the ground, I'll pat him on the back and cast Cure Wounds and go, I assume this means it's time to go.
Yes, let us make a expeditious retreat.
Clink, 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 clink.
Clang, clang, clang,
All
clang,
of you
clang.
guys
Speeds
run
up.
away from the building, leaving Gornak inside.
No,
Oh, fuck.
I didn't
Gornak.
say that I was running.
Okay.
I'm still having
Yep.
a good time in here.
Yeah, terrific.
Jackson, you get 11 healing points.
Okay, thank you. Bless you.
I'm going to use
Oh, I was going to move
Um,
myself, but okay.
message
Yep.
because I know where he is, and
Like Gordak GTFO.
we gotta run. It's time to
Grab all the green you can and let's go.
go.
Well, I'm gonna leave with my smoke pipes, the bear skin, and I'm gonna take the bear head as well.
Sure.
I'm just gonna be like draped in the bear rug with the bear head over my head, like walking
Jesus.
as fast as I can down the street.
Yeah, easy. You guys escape into the night. Oh, not into the night. It's during the day. You guys
Oh, yeah.
escape into the street. However,
Mhm.
what are you guys doing now? You guys want to have a conversation, or
I think we make our way back to the Blue Water Tavern if we can as fast as possible and immediately make our... I recommend that we don't go into the tavern, we just go straight upstairs.
yeah,
Yeah.
sweet, easy. You guys go straight upstairs, shutting the door behind you, and that's where we're going to finish for tonight.
Ooh, how exciting.
How exciting. So, yeah, thank you so much for joining us. Anybody still in the chat, we very much appreciate it. I forgot to say this earlier, but please check out our Discord, our Instagram, and our YouTube channels. Give us a like, give us a follow. We would very much appreciate it. We will continue this off again in another 2 weeks for Strahd, and then we do have Astral Sea on Friday, so check us out then. Thanks again to our 2 great sponsors, Stabby Joe & Co. and W.GG. Very much love you guys. Don't forget to use those discount codes if you want to buy any of their stuff. And yeah, we'll see you soon. Bye.